guys, Tarlise Riddell. Welcome to Module 4. Okay, so Instant Influence is all about snap, share, and get your brand out there. So we talked about snap, creating the compelling content, what kind of pictures that you want to share. As far as sharing goes, we talked about, how to leverage your time and your social media sites by connecting your Facebook, your Twitter, and your Pinterest. Now we're going to talk in Module 4 about getting your brand out there. We're going to go over the importance of UGC, user-generated content. I'm going to show you how to leverage contests and giveaways, how to use proper customer calls to action, how to leverage events. We kind of spoke about events a little bit earlier, but I'm going to go a little bit more into that, and then talk about geotagging. So first of all, one thing that I did want to bring up is, guys, in order to get your brand out there, you need to know what your competition's doing. You need to know, if you're going to get your brand out there, if you're going to compete, if you're going to see what your competition is doing, you are going to want to see who they're following and what they're up to, what hashtags they're using. And so, guys, I hate to use the word competition because I don't live in a world of lack. I actually believe that there's more than enough clients, customers, affiliates, whatever you want to call them, to go around. So I hate to use the word competition, but we're going to go ahead and say that. So in that list of 5 to 10 people that I had you write down that, people that you look up to, people you admire, same thing for your competition. Who are some people or different brands, different companies that you want to see what they're doing? So say I was your competition. You would go to my profile and you would see who I was following and go through who I'm following. See, obviously I follow a lot of people on a personal level, but there are certain brands, there are certain companies, there are certain people that I follow strictly for business purposes. So what I'll do is I'll look to my competition. I'll look to people that I feel I should either look up to, or people that I want to keep on my radar, and I'm going to see what they're doing. So by doing that, it's going to help me, and we're going to talk about user-generated content in just a minute, but it's going to help me see how I can get my brand out and my product effectively and efficiently while following the lead of my competition, but making sure that, just like I said earlier, if they're zagging right, I want to go left. And so, first of all, what I want to talk about is really utilizing the calls to action. So remember when in Module 2, I talked about, double tap if, tag someone, do this, do that. What I wanted to really bring up in this module, because we're going to be talking about contests and giveaways and just letting our customer, our buyer, the people that we want our product in front of, we want to give them a call to action. We want to tell them what to do, where they can purchase our products. And so one thing that I wanted to bring up is, so for instance, this is a network marketing product, obviously, and I'm going to have to do this again. This is not the proper way to do it. But you guys can see right here, I tell them, see link in my profile to order. Now, this is not going to be clickable, but this is the geotagging that I was talking about earlier. So if you want to put your actual location onto a picture, so like say you're at a specific restaurant, you're at a specific home meeting, you're at a specific convention center where you want people to know where you're at, you are able to put a location there right here in this geotagging portion, which in the first module, we kind of already talked about the geotagging, so you can see exactly what I mean. So this is actually making sense right now because I've already showed you, but If you're not trying to put in a location, why not utilize the space that's going right above your picture? Although it's not going to be clickable, although they're not going to be able to go to an actual location, it tells people what to do. So when I want someone to purchase my product, I want them to buy shakes from me, I want them to, purchase a can of energy drinks, whatever I want them to do from me, I say see link in my profile to order. And all they do is go to my profile, they click on the link, etc. So what you're going to do, and I showed you guys this in the very first module when I was kind of going through the settings and how to use them, but you're going to turn on the photo map and name the location. I happen to name it see link in my profile to order. What I do sometimes is I will utilize that space and I will take advantage of getting my website in front of people. So instead of saying see link in my bio to order, right here I will put my website. Once again, it's not going to be clickable. It's just there. It gets people used to seeing what you want them to see. So you could put your website every single picture if you wanted. I don't. I use it as more of a call to action. I tell people what I want them to do. I want them to see the link in my profile to order. So going from that, and that might seem kind of out of hand and kind of like it doesn't fit in this, but I want to make sure that you guys realize people are really used to being told what to do. In a traditional 9-to-5 job, and I mean, normally you're told, come here at this time, leave at this time, do this, here's when you have your lunch, it's just normal. I mean, since we were children, we're used to being told what to do. And so don't think of it as, oh my gosh, I don't want to tell them to go to my bio. I don't want to tell them what to do. Guys, people are used to it. It's common, it's normal. You're not being bossy. You're just you're giving them instructions and telling them what you want them to do. So don't worry about it, but utilize it. I mean, that's a space that oftentimes goes unused. And so you don't have to do it every picture, but I'm telling you, I'm noticing more and more that people are utilizing that space with either instructions or their actual website. Even though it's not clickable, it's more of a visual thing and people get used to seeing that from you. So what I mentioned that we were going to talk about is user-generated content. Now, I'm going to go into exactly what user-generated content is, but what it is it's getting other users creating content for you, sharing your message for you, getting your product out for you without you guys having to spend money. So here's a great example. Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, this is their user-generated content. Their users are generating pictures for these companies without the company having to pay them. All they're doing is giving away, Dunkin' Donuts is giving away a $100 mobile gift card. Starbucks was giving away free cappuccinos or frappuccinos. So here's a perfect time for you to think, what kind of contest, what kind of user-generated content can I get from people to get my product and brand out there? And I'm going to give you a few examples pretty soon here. But so Dunkin' Donuts, for instance, asked people to use the hashtag DressDD, so Dress Dunkin' Donuts, the 5 best costumed cups. So they said, hey, take your cup, make it into a costume, and we're going to pick the top 5, and they're going to receive a $100 mobile gift card. Rad, right? I mean, it's not costing Dunkin' Donuts anything besides a $100 gift card, and all that's doing is bringing more business to Dunkin' Donuts. Starbucks, for instance, asked their customers to take a picture with their drink. So, one, they have to purchase this drink to be able to participate, which obviously people don't mind. There were thousands of pictures. So they're telling people to take a selfie of yourself, use the hashtag SippyFace, and they were going to give away a free frappe, frappuccino, mocha, whatever. Guys, this is perfect free marketing for you. It's user-generated content. And what you'll notice is that Starbucks used their own specific hashtag, which is SippyFace. Dunkin' Donuts used DressDD. So right now, you want to ask yourself, what's a creative hashtag that I could come up with my own? So guys, if you're using Herbalife, Isagenix, Wake Up Now, Canaway, stuff like that, that's cool, but realize that a lot of other people are using that. So if you're going to want user-generated content that you can track back to you, it's going to have to be a hashtag that you've made up or that is unique to you. So create a special hashtag that is specific to you, your business, and your brand. So, I mean, you can see I use Starbucks and Converse as just an example, but guys, if your company, say you work for Starbucks, that's awesome. You know, a lot of people are using that hashtag. However, how are you going to know that it has to do with your contest? How are you going to know that people are actually posting because you asked them to? You're not going to unless you created your own special hashtag. So for myself, hey guys, I'm running a contest. Make sure you use the hashtag Charlize Rocks. Or if I'm doing an Insta Influence contest, I would use the hashtag Insta Influence to make sure that I knew who was using that hashtag to win my contest. Now, guys, the cool thing about user-generated content is that it's trusted. So the pictures are being posted by customers. It resonates, more to others than if I were to post it. So here's an example. So if I post the picture and my friend sees it and they're like, what? I saw that you posted this picture. What's it about? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So cool. I'm trying to win this, or I love this brand. Check them out. The other user, my friend, whoever I'm talking to, is going to trust it because they know me. They like me. They're my friend. They feel comfortable around me. And so if you're asking for user generated content and you're telling people to do this, it's like, you want to be in the cool kids club. Like if my friends are doing it, I want to do it. And so user generated content is also cost efficient. You don't have to personally spend any money besides the product that you're going to be giving away or whatever your giveaway gift is, which to mention, it doesn't have to be $100 gift card. I'm going to go into this in just a few minutes, but most network marketing companies this day and age have a 3 for free program. So a lot of you guys that are listening to this right now, you guys are not paying for your product. So I'm sure you have an extra something, whatever the product is that you sell, that you're getting for free because you're building your business, you're bringing in customers, you're bringing in affiliates, promoters, whatever you guys call them. And so use that. I don't know about you guys, but I have a pantry full of stuff because I sell a lot and I have a lot of extra product. Why not leverage that for a contest or a giveaway? And, the cool thing about user-generated content, which I'm going to explain a little bit more in just a minute, but it increases the reach because the more people that are using it, the more people that are competing for this product, the more people that are competing for whatever free gift you're giving away, the more that your brand's getting out there. And I'll explain exactly why, but guys, this is a gold mine for you, especially if you start out like I did, where say you just bought this, you're brand new to network marketing, and you're like, I got to get some internet marketing, network marketing training. Okay, here's an awesome course on Instagram. I'm going to take it. So if this is your first course right now, guys, this can still benefit you. Even if you don't have free product at the moment, guys, there has to be something that you can leverage and give away to people. And a lot of people say, well, Charlize, I'm in the travel industry. I'm not going to give away a $5,000 travel package. I'm not going to give away, what I have is too valuable. Give away a free ebook. You can create an ebook on your computer, go into your Word, go into Pages if you have a MacBook, create, just like I showed in the previous module, 5 tips to pack, safely with children, or to travel safely with children, 5 ways to get cheaper flights, 5 ways. Think of something that you can offer. If you don't have a physical product, give people a 15-minute coaching call. You have to be good at something. And so there's always something that you are able to offer that maybe you're not thinking of, or you don't think you're I do this a lot. I'm thinking, well, I don't know what to give away, or I don't know what to do. I mean, what? And you don't sell yourself short. There's some sort of information that's valuable that has to do with your network marketing company that you can give out, whether it be a 15-minute coaching call, whether it be, 5 steps on how to rank advanced quickly. I mean, you guys open your mind and think of what you can get. I would hope that you guys have some free product to give away. If not, if you're brand new, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But what you want to do is you want to run contests and get user generated content out there. So this picture right here, this is actually Quest bars. And for those of you that are in health and wellness also, you know how amazing they are. But I mean, they had thousands and thousands and thousands of people submitting user generated content. So meaning taking pictures with the Quest bars because they wanted to win a free box. Guys, if people do that for a box of granola bars or protein bars, whatever, imagine what they would do with your amazing product. So this is a cool one that Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's is well known for their contests on Instagram. And so this is just an example of something that you could do. They came up with a creative hashtag. So it's Capture Euphoria. And they said, not only Ben & Jerry's not only creates euphoria, but it also celebrates it. Share your euphoric Instagrams with the hashtag Capture Euphoria, and we'll pick our favorite Instagrams from around the world and feature in our advertising in your area. Now, if you're listening to this and you're going, well, Tarlis, I can't afford advertising in my area. This doesn't make any sense. Bear with me. I'm going to explain in 1 minute. Leverage your samples and your free product, you guys. Give away whatever you have. It doesn't have to be a huge, dramatic $100, $200, $300 product. If you work for Secret, give away a bar of soap. If you work for, if you're a part of VC, gosh, you guys are going to kill me. Give away some of your collagen protein chews. I mean, I know I'm curious about those. I'm like, I want some, stuff like that. Give away a pigment if you're in Younique. Give away, something. There's always something that you have of value. So leverage those things. So for me, I was getting cases and cases of free energy drinks a month. So I said, you know what? I'm going to offer free samples. I wasn't trying to have any sort of contest or anything. I was simply doing a giveaway. I told, hey, I think I said 10 or, yeah, I said first 15, 20 people to message me will get a sample. Guys, I had way more than 20 samples, but that's all I wanted to mail out at the time. So I offered a certain amount and I said 20 samples were available. And here's the thing. I not only gave those 20 away very, very quickly, but I had almost 100 people message me. So you know what I did? I made note of those other 80 people. I reached out to them. I made sure that they had my website. And as far as I was concerned, those were 80 free leads. So what I did was I got in contact with them. I made sure they had my website, my email address, everything. And then it was a way for me to leverage something that was free. It allowed me to create a list of people that were interested in my product or my brand. And guys, it was simple. I mean, yes, I had to go and mail a lot of things, but you could set it at 5 samples. You could set it at 1. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you find out who wants your product. If I hadn't asked or hadn't mentioned that I had a certain number of cans to give away, that was 100 people that reached out to me that wanted my product that had I not done that, I would have never known. And so as far as giveaways go, Clean Food Crush, and I'm going to give a larger example of this picture because I know the font's kind of small, but Clean Food Crush is excellent at this. She runs giveaways and gives away free protein powder and health-related items because she has a recipe, clean food recipe Instagram account, but she always asks people to tag a friend. And the reason that this is amazing and the reason that I think as network marketers this is solid and awesome for us is because a lot of people, and right or wrong, a lot of people in our industry aren't trained properly, and so they automatically go out and will spam or will be aggressively spammy, pitchy to people. What this does is giving something away and asking someone to tag a friend who might be interested, to reach out to a friend. This is the whole user-generated content thing that I was talking about, making people feel comfortable. So if I were to give away one of my network marketing products and I told people to tag a friend, then it's a friend that they already like, know, and trust that's tagging them. It's not me pushing my product on them. It's not me reaching out to them, asking them if they want what I have. It's a friend tagging them. What this also does, guys, is this creates a ripple effect for you. You have excited people that all of a sudden want to get your product. Now, if Rachel tagged me, I'd be like, okay, cool. What's she tagging me? Oh, a giveaway? Well, I want to win too. So I would tag someone else. More than likely, that person's going to want to win also. So they're going to tag one of their friends. So it creates a ripple effect, and you have a huge list of excited people to get your product in front of. So my question to you guys is, what can you give away? Here's just a few examples. If you're an Herbalife, can you give away some sort of product? Modere, I just got some awesome, handy, clean wipes. I mean, I was thinking, wow, if I got one of these in a giveaway, I'd be stoked. They're really useful. A bar of soap, the collagen tooth, a pigment, whatever it is that you guys have on hand, leverage it, give it away. One being that it's going to get your awesome product in someone else's hand. Two, when people get free stuff that they like, which I would hope that we all have really high expectations and we're confident about what we're giving away, that when you put a solid product and an amazing product in someone else's hands, what are they going to do? They're going to talk about it. They're going to be excited. They're going to want to share with their friends. So you're creating this viral effect to where people are going to start talking about what you have and what they got from you, what they received from you. So here's a couple examples of a few Instagram contests. So the cool thing is that they tell people what they want them to do. So you need to follow 8th Inch on Instagram. You need to post a picture of your bike, because this is a bike company. And then you need to tag and mention them. So what they're having you do is, first of all, you have to follow them. Second of all, you take a picture with their product, which is going to mean that all your friends are going to see this picture with their product. So cool, that's going viral, and you're creating user-generated content for them. And 3, they're making you tag them. So you're tagging them, more exposure. You're taking a picture with their product, more exposure, and you're following them, more exposure. So could you guys imagine if you asked them to do this for you? So say you're in Isagenix. Follow Tarlise Isagenix on Instagram, post a picture of you with your Isagenix shake, tag Tarlise Instagram, and mention me, and you can win a sweet prize. So simple, guys, and I guarantee you that this was made very quickly. I mean, I'm sure that they had to make the logo at the top, but you can make this very, very quickly in any of the apps that I showed you previously. So here's another example. Same thing, must follow, must tag. Guys, this is just getting more people in front of you, your brand in front of more people, you're getting more followers, people are tagging you, people are nosy. If your friends or my friends see that you've tagged someone or you've been tagged by someone, they all of a sudden want to go, well, who is that? Why are they tagging Tarlise? What's going on? I want to know what's going on. And so it creates that, once again, I'm sure you guys will notice a common theme with how this works. It's a nosiness, a fear of, what am I missing out on? Why are they getting tagged? Hold on, why are they taking a picture? Oh, it's a giveaway. I want to be involved. And so could you imagine if this was your product, if it wasn't a candle that we're showing and it wasn't Eco Nuts that we're talking about, it was you and people were curious and interested in the product that you have. I mean, I don't know about you, but it worked great for me with this giveaway that I did that I was mentioning earlier, giving away the samples. Not only did I get my product in front of 20 people and get about half of the orders, so I got a 50% order. That's 10 new orders that I got. I also got that list of 80 other people who could potentially order after. So guys, if you think that contests and giveaways are silly or they're an extra effort, the extra effort for me, which was about 2 seconds worth of work on one of my apps, got me 10 customers. I'd say that that's worth it if you ask me. Here's another example. Same thing, guys. They're asking you to tag and you must follow. Now, all of these are pretty simple. I mean, they're not totally crazy. I mean, this one, I'm sure they had a graphic designer do it, but guys, with all of the apps that I put in front of you so far, I mean, you would be amazed at what you guys can create. So another awesome idea is collaborate with others for a joint giveaway. Now, here's the thing. I know that terms and conditions and policies and procedures for different network marketing companies work differently. So if you have a non-compete, meaning if you're in a certain company, they don't allow you to promote, cross-promote anything, I get it. That's fine. So if you are, let's say, in a health and wellness company that does not allow you to promote another health and wellness company, you can still do a joint giveaway with a gym, with a local Pilates studio, with a local boot camp. If you are in a makeup selling company or a skincare company that does not allow you to do a giveaway with someone that's in your same genre and another person, you can also do a giveaway with a salon, with a hairstylist, with a spa, think outside the box. What's something that your company is in relation to that you can piggyback off of and ask them? All this does is it increases your exposure. It increases, your Instagram account exposure, your Facebook exposure, your website exposure. All it is that you're playing team. So regardless, if you say, well, that's awesome, but I can't do it with another network marketing company, that doesn't help. They're my competition. I love to work with other people and other companies. I'm constantly, I firmly believe in network marketing, direct sales, whatever, MLM, whatever you want to label it, that rising tide raises all ships. And so I mean, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you see I'm constantly posting stuff for other people. I'm posting giving business to unique people. I took a before and after picture with my lashes. I'm not benefiting off of it. I'm not making any money off of it. A Modere person, I posted a picture of their products, gave them a shout out, posted a link to theirs. I have no problem. I do know, however, that some companies do not allow it. So if you do work for one of the companies that does not legally or in their policies and procedures allow you to do that, think outside of the box. Is there somewhere locally, is there a local business that you could team up with to get both of your brands on the radar? I happen to know, yes, there's ways around it. If not, please contact me directly or get at me in our private Facebook group and I will answer some questions for you. Another way that a lot of big companies are doing, and that's why I use these two pictures from Fitness and Southern Living, because here's the thing, if it's good enough for big companies like this, well-known brands like this, I think it will work awesome for you as well as a network marketer, is show photos of the day. You're showing consistency. So what I've seen a lot of brands doing is on the first day of the month, they will do a 30-day challenge. So every day you have to take a different picture and you use a specific hashtag, and they'll either repost your pictures, or at the end of the month, they'll take an accumulation of, the best 5 pictures and they'll give away 5 prizes. Or maybe they'll just repost their pictures, whatever. This is the coolest thing about giveaways and contests, is there aren't really any rules. As long as you're not breaking terms and conditions to your network marketing company and you're not going against what, the company says, you're not offending anyone, you're not doing anything illegal. Guys, the only thing that's stopping you or limiting you is really your imagination. And so, after this module, just sit and think, what can I do? What can I give away? How can I make it fun? I had someone the other day that was running a contest, and it was whoever takes the best selfie. And so they had a ton of people just taking selfies, which is something that people do anyways. I know that a health and wellness person that I'm helping out with did a Flex It Friday, so that you had to take a selfie of yourself flexing, and that person was giving away a health and wellness product. So say you are in ViSalus, or say you are in Isagenix, have people do a Flex It Friday selfie and give someone away a tea, a shake mix, energy drink, whatever it is that you can give. Guys, the possibilities are endless. I happen to know also, because my life is Instagram. I eat, sleep, breathe. I don't even sleep anymore, actually. Instagram, it's all day, every day, between my 5 to 6 accounts that I'm running, between the training, between my Facebook group, everything. Guys, I happen to know for a fact that the percentage of network marketers that are running contests and doing giveaways is not very many people. If you Google Instagram giveaways or Instagram contests, there's a ton of examples, a ton. None are network marketers though. So congratulations for being on this course, and congratulations for taking the first step, because not a lot of network marketers are doing it. Here's the thing though, I can give you all the tools in the world. You guys need to take the next step. So I strongly encourage you to think of some way that you can do a contest. Now, it could be a week-long contest. It could be a month-long contest. It could be one that you do every single week. It doesn't matter. It could be a contest just for the day. Whoever does this by the end of the day, you're going to get XYZ. Whatever it is that you want to do, stick with it, run with it, and try something different outside of the box. So this is another one. The hashtag was Love NYC. So this is a cool thing too. They had you like their Facebook page. They also had you tag them on Instagram and Twitter. They're hitting all 3 avenues. You guys don't have to do that if you want, but I'll tell you what, when the companies are asking you to mention them or tag them, so right here it says tag, repost, mention. Let's go up one more. Tag, repost, mention. So what you're doing when you're asking people to mention you is you're getting all these awesome testimonials. You're getting all these people to, talk about you, leverage you, mention you, etc. So I was on a webinar recently talking about Instagram, and I said, hey guys, actually, if you like the webinar, pick a picture of mine on Instagram and tag me. So this is just one screenshot, but I had endless amounts of people tagging me. You know why? Because I told them to. It goes back to the call to action. It goes back to telling people exactly what you want them to do. Just like this, give a call to action. Tell them where you want them to purchase. Tell them that they have to tag you. Tell them that they need to mention you. They're not going to think you're bossy. They're not going to think anything negatively of you. You're just giving them instructions on what to do. You know how contests have rules and regulations? Life has rules and regulations. This is nothing different. You're just guiding them in the right direction. So going back to showing pictures of events earlier, guys, you want to leverage your events. If you're running your network marketing business properly, most MLMs, most network marketing companies like you to have hotel events, like you to have home events, like you to do one-on-ones, stuff like that. And so if you're in an event or a location that has a designated hashtag, so I know Visalis, for instance, they have NST, which is their National Success Training. So a lot of people are using the hashtag NST. Whatever it is, so I put something like my MLM event, whatever. So each company is going to be different. Each company calls their conventions, their regionals, their nationals. It's all different. But if you already have something that has a specific hashtag, then use that and piggyback off of that. So add that hashtag to your event so event coordinators and other attendees can find it and engage with the photos that are mentioned. Now, something cool that I've come across recently that generates business offline, so it can generate business to your home meeting, to your hotel meetings, to your regional, local, national events, is something called Eventstagram. Now, there's a paid version and a free version. The free version's awesome though. What it does is Eventstagram allows you to do a live feed of tweets. And so what a lot of people will do is, if you're at a home event, you have a monitor or a TV anyways, because you're going to give a presentation with your DVD. When you're not using that, what Eventstagram does is it allows you to have a live feed of people taking pictures and using the hashtags. I've even seen some people set up a separate monitor. So it's like while you're mixing and mingling, you can snap selfies, snap pictures, take pictures of the room, use the hashtag, and then you can see what everyone else is posting. When you go to a wedding and they have like a photo booth and stuff like that, This is perfect to use for your regional events, for your home events, for whatever get together that you have. You can leverage that effectively, and you can have a live Eventstagram feed going. It's awesome. Now, hashtags for events. Put it up, put it on the wall, make some signage, print it out. If you have invites or you have evites or whatever, however you and your network marketing company or your upline chooses to invite people to your events, whatever the invitation process is, make sure that you're utilizing those hashtags. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to leverage those hashtags for your events along with some other ones. So along with work from home, along with success, along with whatever hashtags you have already picked and chosen from one of the first modules that we talked about, use that, but make sure that people know what hashtag they should be using. I mean, I'm telling you, I went to a drive-thru the other day with my boyfriend, and right there on the drive-thru window, it says, tell us how your experience is, and hashtag blah, blah, blah. Not only are they using a call to action, but I bet you 9 times out of 10, as people are leaving, they're like, heck yeah, I'm going to tell them how it is. I'm going to take a picture of my food and I'm going to use that hashtag because the person puts it right in front of you. So it's like writing it on the wall, putting some signage up, printing out the invitations. They don't do that. Or actually, they have it on their cups. Their cups have the hashtag, please tag us with this hashtag on it. They have it right there at the drive-thru window. And so they're letting you know exactly what to do. And I would have never even thought to use that place's hashtag, but they have it right there on the wall in front of me telling me what to do. And I would have never done it before. Even though I use Instagram every single day, I wouldn't have thought to do it. And I was like, this is flippin' awesome. They're telling me what to do. They're giving me a specific hashtag. I want to go. So what I did was I went immediately and I saw what everyone else is posting. Do you know why? Because I'm nosy. So guys, stuff like this though, I'm telling you, once you stay consistent, once you have a hashtag that you use regularly, because if you are properly building your network marketing business, you are having home meetings often, you are having one-on-ones often, you are meeting people at Starbucks often, you are going to regional events often. So use the same hashtag. Have one that's creative and specific to you that you can piggyback off of the larger ones for your overall company. So, like I said, leverage the popular hashtags. I know that for my events, I would show fun stuff. I would show these events. I would leverage all of these fun things that I was doing while I was quote unquote working, and I'd use the hashtags to my advantage. Now, another thing that is amazing for home events is using the geotagging. What geotagging does is it's a photo map that you can showcase where your pictures have been taken, or you can explore where other people's photos have been taken. Now, I talked about this in the first module and kind of showed you an example, but guys, what it does is you can choose the location from the map. You can name it. So here, the example that I'm giving you is of a Mexican restaurant. But imagine if this was a picture of your event. So there's a home event. You're naming it either someone's house or you're actually physically tagging the hotel that you're at. And you can tell people, join me, first 5 people get XYZ, or we're doing a home meeting here today. See you in 20 minutes or something. People are going to be able to click on that actual pin and get turn-by-turn directions to your event, to the event that you're hosting. So here's where the quote-unquote fly on the wall goes. When I said that people are watching you, people really want to join your team, there's just some little voice in their head that's telling them no. This is an opportunity for, if they're close, they can go without letting it be known. They can just come, show up at your event because you've told them exactly where you're at. You've literally given them the plan, the print, the directions, the everything. You told them where you're at, so they have the opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a female. Even though I'm very open and vocal about where I am, if you don't want to use this geotagging, if you don't want people to know where you're at, if you're kind of like, I don't feel comfortable with that, don't do it. However, It's a perfect opportunity for you to get in front of people. It's a perfect opportunity for, people to get used to seeing that you're doing another home event, that you're leveraging it, that you're at another hotel, that you're utilizing that geotagging for events like this. It's another thing that we went over in the creating the user generated content and creating the lifestyle pictures. These people look like they're having fun. You're just hanging out at a house. You're learning about an awesome event. So, stuff like this is cool. You want to be in the Cool Kids Club. You want to see, like, what are they doing? Why can't I want to be there? So by using these techniques, you're getting your brand out there. You're having other people share your stuff for you. Could you imagine? Why can't you be your own Dunkin' Donuts? Why can't you be your own Starbucks? What's holding you back? There's nothing different between your product and what they have. They've just taken the initiative to get it out there. So my question to you guys is, what can you give away? What can you leverage? What kind of contest can you run? You don't have to do it all the time, but what are some things that you can do? So this person just asked to take a picture with it. This person says, take a picture of how you celebrate Earth Day. This is follow us, take a screenshot. Let's see, tag your bestie below, take a screenshot and spread the love. Awesome. This one just asks you to follow and repost their picture. So they're asking you to repost the picture. That's another cool thing that I'm glad I just went back to this, is that you can have them repost your picture using, if they have a repost app. If not, they can screen share it and forward it. But having people repost is actually really awesome too, because they're sharing your picture. It's sharing. Awesome. Getting yourself and your brand in front of more people. So guys, I strongly suggest that you, after this module ends, that you kind of take a second and say, you know what? That's a good idea. How can I go into my free apps or my apps that Charlize just told me about? How can I create something cool? What can I give away? What can I do? How can I get my product in front of other people? And more importantly, how can I get other people to share my product for free for me? Guys, once you have one person, I'm telling you, it catches on like wildfire. As I used Rachel from Clean Food Crush as an example, she had more people than I even know what to do with. I could only show a specific amount, but I think she had like almost 200 people that tagged another 200 people. So that's 400 people whose eyeballs are on her account. And I'll tell you what, even if people do not purchase from you directly, even if people want to be tagged in it, but they didn't win, and maybe half of them didn't order from you, or half of them didn't end up following you, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you got on their radar. At some point, when someone else thinks of clean food, they're going to think of this account. So at some point down the road, when someone thinks of anything related to your product, all of a sudden you're going to come back into their mind. And so all it is getting yourself in front of more people. Snap, share, and getting your brand out there. That's what matters the most. So just to recap, guys, we went over user-generated content, why you want other people to be sharing your product, how to leverage contests and giveaways. Think of what you can do and how you can get your product in the most amount of hands possible. Use customer call to actions. Tell them what you want them to do. If you don't want to use the geotagging, that's fine. You can tell your customers and potential followers, potential customers, potential teammates what to do in the description. If you don't want to use the geotagging and you're like, Charlize, that's a lot of effort, just type it out in the description. Hey guys, do this, check this out, see the link in my bio. Whatever it is that you want to do, make sure that you're leveraging that. Also, events, take advantage of these. If you're building your network marketing business correctly, you should be at events. You should be either throwing home events, one-on-one, Starbucks, national events, regional events, whatever it is, make sure that you're leveraging those and make sure that you're using the geotagging to get people to your event, to get more people in front of what you have. So I will see you guys in module number 5, and that's it. Talk to you guys in a sec.